Namaskar, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, everyone, and may I welcome you back to Shira's Corner. Today is our second day on our epic saga journey in the wonders. Yes, welcome back to day 2 gameplay of The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Last time we had brought that dragonstone to the Jarl of Whiterun, and now we will be going to aid his soldiers to a place where a dragon has been sighted. So, how will that go? And what other mysteries are there to solve for us? We have many quests to do and many more to come. Well, let's head into it. So, not much of a need.
I've seen you helping the Jarl. If only all visitors to Whiterun were as noble. What do you need?
I serve Jarl Balgrove as steward.
Yes. What is this quest is about? Hmm, Find a red eagle sword. Alright, let's find it. Why not? Nothing useful. Can we unlock? Nah, no, we cannot.
I'm right behind you.
Let's take a look. The ritual stone. Okay. So we have to go here. Alright. Actually, can we not fast travel? Yeah. Let's fast travel there and from there we can go on. I don't think I have useless items, right? No, I do not. Can we buy a horse?
Man like you needs a Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin.
How much coin I have?
It's
No,
strong.
wait. Yeah, like how much? Oh, then I can
Only
surely.
thing better. Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle. You always keep us in mind when you need a fresh horse, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have anything exotic? Something no other woman would be wearing?
No signs of any dragon right now. Sure looks like we've been. I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened. If that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what was due.
Let's go.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Let's save us. If he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Come on. You won't get away. Last breath.
What a pain.
Dragon. Outmatched. Enjoy your last breath. You won't get away.
You're already dead.
Mir Mulir.
It was your decision.
What the hell is Whiterun guard helmet far boot is doing in a dragon? What do I need to do? Investigate the dragon. Oh. Force, unrelenting force, I see. Use my shout power. Let's take a look. Shout. Ooh.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. Yes, I think I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
You say you're left. You're being awfully quiet. Come on here, left. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet
Still
than
here.
flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead
Still
dragon,
here.
and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't
I'm right
need
behind
some
you.
mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
Can I help you?
You ain't an orc.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things
Is
just
there
as
something I
outlandish
can help
as
you with?
this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
I'm right behind you.
Shouting. What you just did.
Shut up.
Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
Now what? Go back to Jarl.
Look. You already have been told.
Is there something I can help you
Turn
with?
around
I've been
and go
looking
back
for
the
you.
way you came.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
We're causing
Your
no
hands
trouble.
only.
All we ask.
Let's see. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Is there something I can help you with?
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. She cannot hide from us forever.
Alright, let's go to the Jarl then. That was anticlimactic for a dragon. But well, we have some overpowered people here.
I'm right behind
yeah.
you.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thume, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrothgar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrothgar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours.
Is there something I can help you with?
Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
When was I a good friend of yours? Was meat. Okay. So what did I got? Let's take a look. Axe of Whiterun. Okay. As for apparel, Possibility of stay in the westernmost tower when it is I-4 deserted. To return to Renwig's fast. I understand it holds a mysterious source of power that friend. Alright. So let's take a look of whatever we need to do. So this is a high Hrothgar, and how do we go there? I wonder. Right through here, through this area. Let's take a look, shall we? Ritual stone, right? So let's go here first then. No, cannot fast travel from inside. Okay.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Lead the way.
Good. Let's go.
I'm right behind you.
Another wanderer here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Damn those gray maids to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
Wow, look at this. That's also the effect of a mod, by the way. That did this change. Looks great, doesn't it?
Yes.
Isn't it? You did it. You killed the dragon. There's been talk amongst the gods. Your dragon.
And is our horse back at its stable
This
again?
horse as stupid as a huge black gray mane.
Yeah. Alright, so let's take a look at our direction. We'll go here, so... Alright.
Dragonborn, it is my honor to stand before you.
Most power out of the shot.
Was a water spirit or something like that? I wonder. Let's go to High Hrothgar. Yeah. The ritual stone is
What was that? Just remember, that was your decision.
yeah, annoying wolves. What the? Weapons. Barrel.
I'm disappointed.
That was annoying. So there's the ritual stone. I see. Anyway, let's go. So now we'll be going to the Valtheim Tower. Riding the horses under the darkest night. Within Skyrim. Yeah, there's Valtheim Tower. Right there. Great. What a pain. So dark here. So dark right here.
Enjoy your last breath.
What the? Let's go and kill more of these bandits.
You call yourself Snorri.
Okay.
Huh?
Alright, guys, just a sec. 1 second. As I just come back right now. And I'm back. Alright. Nothing. Let's go and kill that bandit. Bandit later or drop down.
What was that? There you are! Can't wait to count out your coins.
He lets himself get surrounded.
Alright. Who needs cheese?
Yes, my thing?
I've got your back.
Yeah, through this way. Alright, let's try to find the bandits. Oh, there is the bandit chief. Nothing much. Nothing much. So where's the horsey? There. Like a good little boy. So let's take a look at our find a source of power in Renevigia. Collect the bounty from Ponte Poventus Avenici. Alright. Good. And find Oriana. Where's Oriana? Maybe there's some sort of dungeon or something inside where we might find this Oriana. Let's see. This is not Oriana. Where might where might we find Oriana? This is weird. Sadly, I don't have any more lockpick.
Is there something I can help you with?
Ooh, this was archery increase.
Need something? Huh? Help me! Help me! Are you here to save me? Well, if you say so. As you wish. Just don't forget about me.
I've got your back.
Alright, let's go then. Back in the Whiterun bar. So, back to Whiterun bar. We go. There are quite a few more girls to save from these bandits. Alright. We're here, so let's go. So where we need to go is the Drunken Huntsman.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Hmm? Huh? Until next time.
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee. I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life. But yes, I will take coin to fight at your side. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it? You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. Let's go.
Still here.
Ah, hello, my Nord friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? Thank you very much for your business.
What can I do for you?
Oh, did you need something? Still here.
This is not the person I need to talk.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves. Here, men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell. They care only for war and politics, and treat their...
So this is not the ones I need. Let's go here.
Looking to do some hunting, eh? Avoid brittle ship, man.
Otherwise, do we have to go back?
Let me know if you want
yeah.
anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Need something? What can I do for you? You've done well. Thanks a lot.
You should think about staying the night.
Oh, did you need something? People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Can you believe that?
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Can I help you?
Yes? Are you sure? Oh no! They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
I'm still here.
Please, we need to speak in private.
I've got your back.
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Let's see what is up with this red god.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alakir know where I am? What did they offer you? Gold? How many? You can't tell them. Please, I need your help and there isn't anyone I can trust here in the city.
With the sword.
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution.
Execution? Great.
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down. You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. I can't trust anyone here in Whiterun. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alakir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you. Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of.
And restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Oh, did you meet
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Nice.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is. The guards in this city are all lazy. Commander Caius walks around Dragon's Reach like a preening rooster. I could do his job blindfolded.
Alright, so now I have to Okay, let's go. And once all these fiascos are done, we'll go to High Hrothgar.
Trouble?
You're heading east, steer clear of Hilgrand's tomb. Think about those.
I need to find
Right
some
behind you.
Daedric Prince. Who are you?
Yes. Huh? All right then.
Yes. I've got my eyes on you.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Where is that?
Now I remember. You're the new member of the Companions. So you what? Fetch the mead?
Where's the dam? Chancellor looking guy.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
So I need 5k gold to buy the city.
Enjoy. Visit to Dragon's Reach.
Good.
Is there something I can help you with?
And then what I can do is, yes, go down and down and down.
Robin?
What are you looking at? You have a death wish, then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out. I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, and so they have left me here. My life with the Alakir is over now, but I have no wish to die in this god's forsaken land. If I can be released from prison, I may start over. See to that. And I'll tell you what you want to know. 100 gold will secure my release. You can afford that, can't you? I suppose you'd better hope you can, if you want the information. Get the money into the hands of one of these guards, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
You couldn't done. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
What the? What is wrong with this book? My goodness.
Let me know if you have anything you need from me.
That's close enough.
Oh.
By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
I've got your back.
Now where is that guy?
What's on your mind?
Talk to the prisoner.
I've got your back.
Can I help you? What can I do for you?
What are you looking at? You buy my way out of here, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. It's an unassuming little cave called Swindler's Den. You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back out? They'll kill you. But that's your problem, not mine. Guard! My fine's been paid, now set me free!
Sorry, my ears aren't so good. You say something?
Can I help you?
Need a blade? Everything's all right? Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I said my fine has been paid. Now let me out.
Right.
Huh? What can I do for you?
Okay, so west of Whiterun. Yeah. We'll go there later. Since it's morning now. Let's go to High Hrothgar. Shut up, man.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard. Dragon attack? Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Breeze home. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Right, go back to all that route again. While enjoying the fantasy type beauty of Skyrim in this shade. The base game doesn't really look this fantasy-ish. Don't worry about that.
Did you hear something? I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Alright, let's go. So we can go from there, there. That goes outbound, so we'll have to go through there. Then through here. And through here. It's a damn long track, to be honest. Anyway, let's go for it. Alright.
Not again.
Never should have come here.
What was that?
There's a tomb.
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind.
Oh, my kind, you startled me. There's a necromancer around here, so watch yourself. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives. Val's Baron. My family has never really seen eye to eye with him, and he has finally gone off the deep end. He's gone in to defile our family tomb by using our ancestors for his filthy dark elf necromancy. My aunt went in after him, but she hasn't come out yet, and I don't think I can take him by myself. Great. I'll unlock the door and meet you inside. Then you can lead the way.
Why not? Why can I not read these books? This guy don't die. Please don't die. I want that optional quest to
We
be
should get
done.
after Val's Baron before he does more damage here.
What is this? Linen, warp, useless stuff. A dogger. Great.
Someone there.
We'll probably find many of such doggers.
Over here. The fool lets himself get surrounded.
Considered?
Move. soldier, man.
Cell gets around.
Not meat. Okay. At the very least.
Come on.
Put up a proper fight.
Yeah.
Did you hear something?
There are many chances that proper fight. Level up, eh? Let's increase our stamina.
No. Antagna.
As you walk the stone passage.
Why didn't I go in with her?
Bones of the earth.
He's barred the door. Gods only know how he's defiling the bodies of my ancestors in there. Agna once told me there was a secret room deeper in, where they buried the slaves.
So many doggers are here. What's the other one? One. Yeah. More dogger.
I'm disappointed.
What was that?
Die!
Huh?
I've got your back.
Give me more gold.
This is
Give
a
me,
little
give me.
creepy.
Wonder if we could break that lock. Okay.
Oh, no, you don't.
That's how
Quite
it's
a
done.
day, eh?
What exists in this place? For real though. Give
The
me more
unnatural chill.
gold.
Yeah. What power is at work in this place?
This looks like the area Agnes moved. He said that the bear would show the way.
The beer would show the way.
Found it. The passage goes through the sarcophagus. I don't like this. But we'd better keep going.
Yeah.
Did you hear something?
Make quite a team, eh?
Have a proper fight.
Okay. I think this door should lead to the main
I've got a
burial
bad
chamber where
feeling.
Val's is holed up. Let's get in there and put an end to this.
Dead should be made to serve the living, not the other way around.
I'll return my ancestors to Sovngar, and you with them.
Watch it!
Somebody help! That's the end of it. Thank you.
Necromancer.
Bonds. Please, take this. Leave me to see to Hrothgar and my other family members. I have things whatever I can to put my... After that, thanks again for your help.
Alright, so let's loot these doggers now, I guess. So many doggers to loot. So much gold.
Careful. Our footsteps will echo in every chamber and tunnel.
What's on your mind? Lead on.
Another ash pile. Good, isn't it? This one has some value. These are all useless. Oh. These are not. Right, so let's go back, shall we? This mystery is again solved.
Aye.
So, let's go. So now I am going to what is it here? A freaking mountain. Not where I need to go. So on the road to High Hrothgar, we have found many criminals. Skeever. So from here we will go to, yeah.
That's what I thought. Was a coward. Didn't even put up a proper fight.
Was an arrow sticking from my horse's butt? So now where am I? Alright. Oh. Where are you guys, my companions? Never mind. Let's take a look at the road. Going to the wrong direction, am I? Dark Water Pass. Okay. So that is not what I need. So how am I supposed to go? Okay. So let's go to Riften, I guess, and through Riften we will go to we'll go to Hrothgar's place. I think we're on the right direction. It's a castle or something down there. Good. Lifton is this way. One of the very famous cities in Skyrim. Well, why your dear friends? Okay, I'm going to the wrong direction again. Who the hell said Riften is this way? That damn board. Take a look at this wrong board. Saying Riften is this way. Huh, I missed it.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim,
Yeah. It's a long way to go, sadly. What the? Wow. Trust me, I'm never going to go to these places on foot or on horse as soon as I discover them. Let me see if I'm on the road. Yeah. The hell is inside this forest? Frostbite, spider, freaking. Now Chimera will come out from here. Monstrosities. What is this? Shores Watchtower. Alright. Shore Stone. Oh, the green one. Mama food.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
What the hell I care about you guys? Let's go to Riften.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? I think you'd be a little smarter than that. Put your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
All I want is a
unlocked.
pair of boots.
You can head
How
inside when
hard
you're
can
ready.
it be?
Yes? You have questions?
So, we're in
Another
Riften.
run-in with the Thieves' Guild. You're a stranger here too, huh? To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves' Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Who else? The
Well, there's
big bad.
Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Whoa.
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Well.
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Erin, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Erin who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Be careful.
Safe travels.
The Thieves Guild has Maven. I've never seen the old this upset about anything.
I can't just
The city
ignore
really
them,
gets to
Aaron.
I know. I just don't want you to leave.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quiet and nothing will happen.
And this place is... Mistvale Keep. Let's take a look at the jaw. Riften's jaw.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, lady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved
Welcome
a
to
dragon.
Riften, traveler.
It killed
I hope the
several
road fair.
soldiers before it
While
took
I
over.
feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all. I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, milady. Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
Good.
You're
If
welcome
Riften
in
should
Riften,
fall, it's only right.
as long as you continue to obey our laws.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? And such power.
On Midmassey, are we still meeting later for combat training?
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun.
I'll look forward to it
Mere
then.
men bring down such a beast.
What are you doing that for? Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers. If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative. Thank you. Do hurry, please. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Let's find the blacksmith.
What can I do for you?
Let's see whether we can.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
The squashed hammer. Sounds like blacksmith, doesn't he?
One thing everyone can agree on. This war is bad for business.
What can I do for you, friend?
Wars are not exactly bad for business. This can be good for business as well. Depends on.
Have you met Balamond? I'm his apprentice. He's teaching me all about being a blacksmith.
Yeah, and where is he? I'm trying to find him.
Come, what brings you to Balamond today? Repair? Purchase? Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep. Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition. People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune. You wish to do what I do? Very well.
Nice.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Please stop. What is it?
No, where is this lazy one?
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves' Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin, creeping around the Ratway.
Oh, come to gloat, have we? Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection. Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
Interesting.
I'd better get going.
Did we have an appointment? Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar... No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments.
What do you need?
As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you.
I'd be happy to experiment
I
on
can't
you.
wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help.
Goodness.
Okay. Now, where did I put those spiders?
Spiders. My freaking goodness.
I know you. Where was it? Oh, you were getting something for me.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times. Talos guide you.
Yes, my thing?
What can I do for you, friend?
Who's that guy now? Troll slaying.
What can I do for you?
It's mute.
Keep your eyes open.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers. If this isn't about official... Took your sweet time getting it to me. Here you go, for your trouble.
Do you have anything exotic? Something no other woman could wear?
Some trash. Alright, next I would go to the orphanage, why not?
shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Growlithe.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Growlithe. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
What's on your mind?
I do hope
I'm
Mommy
sorry,
and
but the
Father
children
come
aren't
back
up for
soon.
adoption right now.
Ever since that event is
Sadly,
over,
yes.
Grelod has been
Even the
so
townsfolk have
angry.
taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Her very existence has become something of a running joke. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children need love and comfort. I try, but I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors. I'm sorry, no. Grelod is the headmistress here, and she's decided not to allow any adoptions right now. I wish things were otherwise. All of these children deserve a better home, but there's nothing I can do.
This is an orphanage, not an inn. What do you want? You have no business being in here.
So this lady do not like children and kinda turn them into her slave drivers. Or rather, she's a slave driver. Turn them.
Please, mister. You gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grelod's been even meaner than... Aventus Aretino? He only lived here for a while. I think his mother got sick and died or something. Anyway, he's gone now. He ran away. But Samuel told me he's back home in Windhelm and is doing some kind of dark ritual. He's trying to summon some killers to come get old Grelod. Bye.
What can I do for you,
I'm
friend?
really afraid of Grelod. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double the beatings that day.
So yeah, that's the kind of thing that's happening in that orphanage. The rat way, a very special way in Refton that the Thieves Guild uses.
Someone there? Last mistake.
I'm sorry, but you left me...
This includes health.
no choice.
Excuse me.
still here. If you need anything else, just holler. Is there something I can help you with?
Someone do something.
Victory is yours!
No life.
I'll raise a cup to your grave. All you got.
Items, potions. Ratway is some damn confusing place. Look at this. Like a butchering place or something.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
What do you need, handsome? It's been a pleasure.
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons in Cloudrest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I count the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world. Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you. Indeed, it is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. All right then.
Whatever you're I have no business with you.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drink. There's no handouts here.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Hi there. Need something? Huh?
Is there something I... It's all in this note. See you...
This orphan child who succumbed to heavy cold storm.
Hi there. Huh? How can I argue with that?
I'll teach you to talk to me that way.
You expect me to believe that? How much? Nah, I don't think so.
Got a lot of...
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
Need something? Until next... Something?
I have no business with you. I have no business with you.
Is there something I can help you with? If you need anything else, just holler.
Alright, let's go. There should be a switch or something here. Like to open up whatever this annoyance is.
Still here.
Let's see. Whew. I know what I need. These stuff for human flesh, human heart, and whatever. We'll see. So let's check the bar here and then we can move on, I guess.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King, but his voice shouted him apart.
Hi there.
Heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. Blessings of Mara upon you. Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You'll find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lad? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
No, Marama.
It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
Must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called them on it. That's what I'm talking about.
Very well, Talon.
Wealth is my business. Help me out, and I can add to yours.
We're not kicking you out.
Would you like a taste?
Just keep the sermons at the temple.
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. Sorry. I usually have a nose for this kind of thing. Never mind then, lad. If you change your mind, come find me.
Hi there. I don't have any business with you, so
What do
get
you
out of
need,
my
handsome?
face. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Another bandit.
Aha! A fellow Nord. I trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire?
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town.
We drink to our
Come back and see us again.
days come and gone, for the age of oppression
Is there
now
something
nearly done. We'll drive out the Empire from this land that we own.
Glad
With our
to see you
blood
finally
and our
came to your
steel, we
senses.
will take back
Ready to
our
make some
home.
coin?
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
You have questions?
You are the High King.
Until next time.
In your great honor we drink and we sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. This land is ours and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes.
What do you
and
need?
our dreams.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
Hail to Ulfric, you are the High
Simple.
King.
I'm going to cause a distraction. Once you have it, I want you... There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it. We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days. I'll be at the market come morning.
Can I help you?
I've got your back.
What is this though? I wonder.
Maybe people in Skyrim
gallant hero. Have you come to whisk me away to a life of adventure and romance?
I've got your back. I'll guard you with my life.
No, where is the road that takes us out? In there, right? But that's not where we need to go. Need to go to. Yes, this way.
Everything all right?
Yes, yes. So where am I? Yes, to the correct location. Now how to call my horsey? Magic. I wonder.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandage raid. Now I remember. You're the new member of the Companions. So you what? Fetch the mead?
Still here.
Let's take a look from here. Which direction do we need to go? Straight.
Leave me alone. I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get...
Yes?
I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going in.
Yes?
Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right.
I've got your back.
Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person. Foreigners. What a nuisance. They thought I was some other Red Guard woman. They just wouldn't leave me alone. I hope they get lost in the wilderness.
Yes? Need something?
All right. Nilhaven. All right. We'll go through this way. Still a long road. Within the darkness, going from this forest road. Who knows what will jump upon us? And that's how you run in Skyrim. Let's take a look. Still quite long. Let's go, let's go. Hi, Hrothgar, here we come.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded. Look at those ruins. Remarkable.
Maybe we'll go here
I've got your back.
if we can actually, because I'm not sure whether we can or not. But that's not our current destination. Let's move. Who's this? Jarshesh only accept High Elven, Wood Elven and Breton blood. Okay. That's interesting.
Is someone there?
Just remember, that was your decision.
Something is above there, but yeah. If it's not on the road, then yeah.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of Honningbrew mead with me. You've never had a taste of sweet hunting brew? Why, it's only the finest mead outside of Sovngarde. Its sweetness is like a fair maiden's kiss on a starry night. And it's got enough kick to put a frost troll on his hind quarters. But enough talk. Come, won't you share a drink with me and my companions? Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Yes, my Thane?
Now then, okay. So we're at this crossroad. Is there something there actually?
I have to admit, I'm disappointed.
Who's this way? Actually, is there any way to see? Something here. Ruins of Balkan.
If you open!
Who's this guy, to be honest? Potato. You're a potato. What is this? Nothing you have will fit the mechanism.
Have you ever been to Darkwater Crossing? Terrible name for such a beautiful place.
I didn't find anything from these bandits that will help me start the mechanism. What's here? Rift Imperial Camp. Oh.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters
got
is
your
in
back.
Solitude.
I see now. So now let's go to our destination.
I'll be glad when this beast is gone from here. Oh no! I have to admit, I'm disappointed.
I'll be glad when this beast is gone.
Another cave. Oh. Will come later, maybe if it's needed. There's another cave here somewhere. Oh, it's a pass, not a cave. Alright. So where the Eva stayed? And from here, do we go up? Too high, Hrothgar.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why? Klimek brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them.
Then you are useless.
What a boring conversation.
If you fancy a bit of music, let me know. I've always fancied a journey up the 7,000 steps to the monastery. Anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I envy you. A pleasant journey, my lord.
Is
I'm
there
right
something
behind
I
you.
can help you with?
Alright. Now let's go.
How can I help a brother now?
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Klimek?
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meat. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my... Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing... Really? Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the off... Well, there's the occasional wolf packer strip. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions,
Aren't the
stairs can
Greybeard...
be treacherous.
Hello, my friend. My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So, I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but...
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into
Alright, 7,000 steps. Here we begin.
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means. I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way. They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials. But not to make conversation.
Okay.
Good day.
I don't really need to read these emblems, I guess. Goat.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. Aye.
Still a lot more to go. My goodness, what is that thing? Ghost stroke. Alduin. Yeah, we're on the correct road. So this tablets actually tells the myth of the Nords, the founding of the first empire, like what happened, like how did the Nords born, how they are able to use the tomb, and so on and so forth. Let's go in.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Still here.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves. We are honored to welcome a dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Yes, my Thane?
We've stopped. What is it?
I've got your back.
Power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Well done. Again. Learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Borley.
I've got your back.
I heard they lived their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine?
So we got second word of unrelenting shout. Now let's see what body teaches us.
New shout.
What can I do for you, friend?
Wood, which means whirlwind. Wood.
Can I help you?
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a form.
I've got your back.
Approach Master Borley. Hrothgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? X! Move! Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
Yes, my Thane?
Can I help you?
What can I do for you?
Your quick mastery of a new Thuum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself... You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return. No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn of this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead. Sky above, voice within. X! Try it again. Breath and focus.
Alright, let's see. So, what do I have to do now? Where is that tomb or whatever? Right now, let's see. Anything new? There's shadow stone there. Interesting. Check that. Margaret. Stone. Retrieve the horn of, so that's there. Alright guys, we have came in here in the High Hrothgar and have learned 2 new voices. So one is Ro from the Little Defoe's voice and another is Wold from Whirlwind. So that is it for tonight, and next time we'll be going for much more adventure. We'll be doing many of these side quests and main quests as well, but maybe the next chapter will be, the next episode will be based on our side quests, because we have quite a few of them and more will be coming. So yeah, and let's see whether we can find some more tombs to master. So stay well, stay safe. We'll see you next time. Peace.